right here. Fantastic book. Kind of reads like an article almost. So it's the end of the first month, and I was serious. I do intend on doing monthly updates on my New Year's resolutions. So let's do a very quick review of what our goals were, and then let's talk about where we're at. So our goals for fitness were very simple. Run a half marathon in under 2 hours, run a full marathon in under 4 hours, and then bench press 135 pounds, 2 full plates, 4 reps. Where are we at with fitness milestones? We got a gym membership with the judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness. Now I get it. I know. Trust me. I understand. Okay, I was the kind of guy for the longest time where I used to clown on Planet Fitness, and I was going to like straight up weightlifting gyms, like bodybuilder type people. I was going to like the more serious ones that cost a bit more, but I was looking at my local area, and gym memberships range typically from like $40 a month to like $70 to $80 a month. And Planet Fitness was a very, very nice $15 a month. It has all the equipment that I need. It's actually the only gym in my area that even runs 24 hours most days of the week. It just made the most sense. There's nothing wrong with Planet Fitness. I've been going there. It's been pretty great. So I have actually gotten a membership, and I have been working on my upper body. I'm not even close to doing that for reps, but the process has been started. This is a year-long challenge, and this is my update for that. I did, as far as my running goals go, I did run an official 10-mile race. In that 10-mile race, I got a time of 1 hour and 18 minutes. And what that means is that with another 3 miles, I could do a sub 2-hour half marathon. And I do have 2 half marathons coming up, one at the very end of February and one at the very beginning of March. I have 2 chances, potentially in the next 2 months, to be done with one of those challenges, which is pretty exciting. I also signed up for a marathon officially for this year. It's in October. So in October, assuming no injuries, I will be able to hopefully do a sub 4-hour marathon. I intend on pushing as hard as I can. I would rather get an even faster time than my stated goals, but those are like my baseline. That's what I need to do to feel satisfied. If I can do even faster, even better. So those are my fitness goals. For my learning goals, for the year 2025, I had reading 2 fitness books, reading 2 business or finance books, 2 leadership books, and 2 fun books. And I kind of put the 2 fun books as like a miscellaneous category that can kind of be any book that I want. It doesn't have to explicitly be like a fantasy book. It could be another learning book that I'm reading for fun. I finished 1 book in the course of this. In fact, let me go ahead and just grab that right here. The book is called How to Make Yourself Poop and 999 Other Tips All Runners Should Know by Megan Kita. Fantastic book. Kind of reads like an article almost. Now, what I'm currently reading is this, Marathon by Hal Higdon, a very well-known person in the running community. I'm going to very gently put this one down because I'm still actively reading it. In January, I had a flight. It was a lot easier for me to read a book. I have a flight in February, so I'll have plenty of time to read this one too. So I'm hoping to have both these books done by the end of February. But yeah, we already have finished 1 book for the year. We want to do 8 books for the entire year. Just giving myself a bit more time than 1 book a month, just in case life happens, because as we know, it always does. Now, finally, for our media goals, this is the interesting one. This is the one that we have kind of high stakes for, because just as a reminder, if I do not hit my media goals for one of these social media platforms, it's just gone. I'll never use it again. So, starting up, we have get 500 followers on TikTok, assuming it doesn't get banned. It got banned for like 16 hours. It's back for now, and we currently have 413 out of 500 followers for the goal. I will not be increasing that goal until I know for sure that it won't be banned in the United States. So until then, we're pretty dang close. Now, I have done marketing spend on TikTok, which I'll be revealing in a future month. So I did artificially increase that a pretty good amount, I would say. But I've also gotten quite a few organic followers as well, and I do get a lot of organic engagement on that platform. Next up, 200 followers on X. Now, I'm embarrassed to say I did spend to get the blue check mark. It supposedly puts you in front of more people. And I gained a whole 2 followers on X. I'm at 22 current followers, I believe. Not great, I'm not going to lie. I have not been enjoying posting on the platform. I've not really been getting a ton of engagement on the platform. In fact, I've gotten no engagement on the platform. I have a very strong feeling by the end of this year, I will no longer be using X. It just seems like the platform's just kind of dead. I don't know. I can't seem to find my way into meeting people. Next up is Instagram. My stated goal was 250 followers, which is honestly kind of a reach because I have not gained a lot of followers recently. I'm at 53 out of 250. I only gained, I think, like 2 or 3 followers, and that's with me posting consistently on this platform. Now, I will say, keeping all this in mind, I have not been engaging with other people's content as much on the top 3 platforms I just mentioned. I do engage on TikTok, but I don't really engage much on X. I don't really engage much on Instagram. So that definitely does have an impact on who's actually putting eyes on my stuff. And if I were to engage more with other people's content, I'm more likely to gain followers, of course. So if I do put in the work, I do think that both are actually possible, but I think I'm more likely to focus on Instagram than X. Next up, we have YouTube. This is a big one. 1,500 subscribers. By the end of the year is the goal. We currently have 1,104. We have gained, I think, somewhere around 10 subscribers in the last month. Not a great growth rate, but we are building into the niche of running content. And hopefully by growing more on TikTok, we can also bring more people onto this platform. And then finally, we have Blue Sky. This one kind of shocked me. You can't spend on Blue Sky. You can't pay for marketing. So all of your followers are actually pretty dang organic. I have 79 out of 300 followers for my goal. I think I gained there's no graphs for this. There's no websites that track that. But I think I gained 20 or 30 followers organically in that month, which is really not bad. I've been very positive on Blue Sky, very negative on X over this last month as I've been contributing to content on these platforms and engaging with those communities. Blue Sky seems to be a really cool place to kind of be. There's no way to make money. I'm not trying to make money, so it doesn't really matter for me, right? But I've been actually meeting quite a few runners through that platform, so it's been pretty cool. So, all that being said, how are we doing so far? If I had to give myself a grade out of F through A of how I'm doing, I'd give myself a solid B-. Now, in the last 7 days, I haven't really been posting on any platforms. A lot's come up with work. I got to be put on a really cool board for my job, which is really sick. It's taken up a bit more of my time. I've been focusing a lot of running and on training. I just really haven't been making the time to post. We're going into a new month, new us. So we'll be posting consistently, daily, for all of February, hopefully, please God. And hopefully we'll have better numbers to show. But yeah, we have had gains and followers. I have been developing myself with reading, and I have been focusing on my fitness goals. So we're doing pretty dang good for our New Year's resolutions. We are not letting it fade. So I have to give the question to you, those who are watching today. How are you doing with your New Year's resolutions? How are you doing in 2025? What have you accomplished so far in the first month? Now, we're only 1/12 of the way through the year. You do have plenty of time if you have not started. But part of this mission is to get you guys on board with doing your own goals and succeeding yourselves. It's not just about me. This channel's never been just about me. It's about seeing how you guys are doing, reminding you guys to get back out there, get after your goals, and not to let yourself stagnate. The whole point of being a human and living is to grow and develop over time. So how are you guys doing that? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the update. This is one of 12 updates. If you enjoyed, go ahead and give a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. But above all else, do not forget to keep it casual.